Dearest gentle Rita, today is the day. It's season 4, part 1 day. I've got my crown, I've got my cozy on, I got a bowl full of snacks and a cup full of tea. I am so ready. Okay, live reactions, let's go. So here is the deal. There are 4 episodes that just released today. Each episode is like an hour long. One is literally 70 minutes, it's like a little bit more, and we are going to eat with the season. Oh my god, hell yeah. We have The Waltz, Time Transfixed, The Field Next to the Other Road, and An Offer from a Gentleman. I'm loving the titles of these. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Okay. I'm watching the recap. I don't care. I'm watching the recap. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna raise it just a little bit. I've never had feelings for you. And yet, John, can we talk? Baby Penelope, I love her. Oh, here we go. Yes, the house staff. We're gonna get so much content from the staff, from the behind the scenes. Oh my god, Sophie season, here we go. Yes. Into the kitchen we go. Thank you, Mrs. Wilson. Okay. Loving this scene already. All the shots of the staff and all the details. They're here. Oh, attention at the ready. And Louise. They look so cute. Okay, Francesca and Eloise together. This is so cute. They look so pretty together. Hell yeah. Yup. Kate and Anthony are gone in India. Ooh, okay. Gregory is off to school. He's not here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Hyacinth is a little bit older, but not quite debut age. We talked about this. Hell yeah. They're all looking at him. Where's Benedict? Do you know something? Hey. She's putting the mom look on him. Oh shit. She's gonna roast you alive. You better get that carriage. Oh my. She's got the mom walk. Violet, Bridgerton is literally going to beat down that door. Get him, Violet. Get him. A state of disarray. Oh damn, that room is messy. Ew. Oh, Benedict. Okay, so great. Benedict's the one hanging out with the side chicks now. First it was Colin, now it's you. Okay, wow. I love this opening with the paintbrush and everything. This animation is so beautiful. With the mask. Oh, all these little moments. Hell yeah. Yes. Everything about this, this mask sequence of all of them. Okay, this is really nice. That's my girl, Sophie. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Oh my god, she's so pretty. She's in the carriage. You can do this. You're the belle of the ball. I'm rooting for you. I love you, girl. Go. You have to get out now. I'm gonna need more snacks. She's like, damn, this place is nice. The fantasy of the ball. I think I see one of our other girls, maybe. She's so cute. I love her. She sees them. She sees them. Oh, don't freak out. I wonder if she dance with anyone? I forget. She know how to do this? Oh, Violet looks so pretty. Ooh, Lady Danbury is looking good. Oh my god, I love Lady Danbury. Benedict, he's not here. Where is he? Late. She's like, I'm Zeus. Nuh-uh. One of us is gonna have to change. The Mondrish coming looking good too. Okay, so the queen did show up in what is it, cage thing on her hair? Okay, cool. This is Colin Bridgerton. That's her title. I had to get some food. I made a big tuna rice bowl. Damn, he's 2 hours late. Bruh. Lady Penwood. She's eyeing for power. She's looking for that match. This is so funny. Posy's so cute. Rosamund, attack. Did she already lose him? Bruh. What? You know, we have not seen Cressida yet. She might be with that old guy and like away from society. Okay, y'all, hey, so I just finished the first episode, and you know what I've discovered? I don't like live reaction. I think I suck at this, and I don't like this. So I'm just gonna watch the rest of the 3 episodes by myself. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I watched the entire season. I'm so ready. Let's talk about the season. Oh my god, I've watched the entire thing twice now. And so much is happening. Oh my god. Okay, we are following so many people, and I love it. And can I just say, everyone is getting down. Everybody. Okay, so many good things happened in the season. Let's start with the fashion. I think they did a phenomenal job this time around. Loved all the outfits. Nothing too crazy styling wise, but it looked so beautiful, especially that we started out with that masquerade ball. Oh my god, so much fun. So much fun. Literally, my favorite outfit was Violet's little Swan Lake sparkly purple moment with her mask. Oh my gosh, I think that was definitely my favorite. And then I loved how they introduced our new ladies, the Lee sisters and Sophie with her silver gown. Oh my god, so pretty. And how, oh wait, actually, I loved how Araminta is always like in her black styling. So many beautiful variations of her black dress, but she keeps it very, very classy. And then at the masquerade ball, I liked how Rosamund's kind of like her little mini-me evil twin type situation, how they have like little matching masks and stuff, and then poses in a little mermaid dress. I think everyone had amazing outfits except Ish for Benedict. I thought his mask was like really kind of boring compared to everyone else. It was just kind of like a plain black mask. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But everyone else is looking really, really good. And of course, right at the start, we get that gazebo scene with them talking to each other. They don't know who she is. She's trying to learn to dance and they're being so cute together. And the music was so good. It literally made me almost cry at the part where she's staring at Benedict through the door and they're playing Enchanted to Meet You. Oh my god, the mood with Alfie and Sophie just looking. Oh my god, literally that was so, I could feel the tension, I could feel it. And that's another thing too, I loved Alfie in this season, the staff, how they showcased everything. Oh my god, literally, and his accent with this whole like, he's looking for you, Sophie. This is your time. I want to see more of Alfie. Oh my god, Alfie, hell yeah. And her interactions with her like sisters, her stepsisters, when she had to leave and Posey. Oh my god, so many Posey fans. I've been seeing what's going on Instagram. So many Posey fans. I love Posey so much. She's so sweet. And the whole interaction with how Posey treats Sophie versus how Rosamund and the mom treats Sophie is so distinctly seen just throughout the show, but it's done in like a really good way. Like maybe you can see, or maybe they're trying to show that since Posey's the youngest and she also kind of grew up with Sophie like in that same household, she's sort of less influenced by the mom to just be mean to Sophie, versus Rosamund obviously maybe got more influence to be like, Sophie's like here, but she's not like part of the family or whatever. But let's go back to the ball, because once we get to the masquerade ball scene, so many little things happen. So we've got Francesca trying to break into the ball and like see what's going on. Obviously she gets caught by Eloise, which is kind of funny. She's like, what are you doing here? I can instantly tell that's you. Go back to your room. And then we see Francesca and Lord Kilmartin over there back from Scotland. Francesca's character is so pretty. Oh my gosh, you know who she reminds me of? Not who, just like the vibe. You know when someone's like so polished and just beautiful, they just remind me of like a show pony. Francesca looks like this beautiful show pony. She's just so pretty. Oh my god. But I love how she's still in this season, still doing her thing. And I saw some chatter on the internet that the second half of this season 4 is gonna be a little bit more involved with her storyline. So it makes a lot of sense that a lot of her struggles are being set up right now in this first half. And not to mention that Michaela pops back in. Oh my god, Michaela is back, and the look on her face, the look on Francesca's face when Michaela just pops out, be like, I'm here. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see the episodes in the part 2 when this gets to going around. Oh my god. And not to mention that Violet has her own literal romance plot going on. I'm rooting for her so much because, oh my god, Violet Bridgerton, the mother that you are, you beautiful woman. Holy crap. The tea you are having tonight is me. Oh my god. I am the tea. I am the tea here. Hello, it's me, Violet Bridgerton. Okay, but hold on. Let's get back to Sophie and Benedict and her little journey that we literally saw. Oh, y'all. So she goes to this ball, right? Sneaks her way in. Accidentally knocks past Araminta. I was like, oh, don't do that. It happened. Okay, whatever. She sneaks back out, gets a little dance lesson from Mr. Bridgerton, and then what do you know? He falls in love. And what do they do before she runs away? They kiss! And then what happens? Benedict falls in love with this woman in silver that he suddenly can't find. And okay, I just want to say really quick, in the show, he goes through the season and you can tell that like time is passing, that he's trying to look for Sophie, for this mysterious woman in silver, but it's more like maybe 5-6 months or something that passes in the show to when he finds her again. So I think some people were talking about that. Fun fact, in the book, by the time he finds her again in the book, it's actually 2 years that pass, 2 whole years, which is why he's like fantasy and memory of this woman is very much like I'm obsessed with this woman and I think I really love her, but like my memory's kind of fading. But in the show they got to condense it a little bit, so some time passes, but it's not like 2 years worth of time, right? So by the time he like finds her again, I don't know, it's Regency era time, like his memory maybe isn't that great, but like, which is really funny because I saw on Instagram everyone's being like, Benedict, there's maybe only so many Asian families in the ton, can you not like look around a little bit? Benedict, why don't you look for an Asian family, a Korean family, and maybe all the women with dark hair and dark eyes? You don't want to like narrow it down a little bit like that? And to that I say, it would be too easy. That's the smart lady logic. Okay, this is Benedict Bridgerton we're talking about. He's maybe a little bit in the Delulu era. He's not like, he doesn't know how to sort things out. He's a little got too much pride in himself, right? As we have seen, because he didn't even share with his mother that he was out there looking for this woman. And what do you know? The first time that he mentions, oh, I'm looking for this girl, I only have a glove. Boom. She literally gives him an answer like, if you would have asked me, I could have told you the exact family he was speaking to. But here you're off over here wasting your time for 2 months. And then now I found out and I literally could tell you exactly where to go. Wow. Which I also loved seeing Eloise and Benedict with their whole like sibling dynamic of like, okay, I'm gonna help you do this if you help me do that type of thing. So Benedict is trying to find his little mysterious girly. Eloise is trying to sort of talk to people, but also is like cringing at people. And in between all that, Sophie's still just like doing her thing. She's just doing her thing as a little maid, as a little servant, okay, under her really annoying as hell stepmom's rule. But this season was so good for that because you get to see the class divide in the Regency era amongst like the royalty, nobility, aristocrat people, and then like the servant class with all the maids and the footmen and like the staff, like Varley. Oh my god, let's talk about Varley. Oh, justice for Varley. Oh my goodness. She was dismissed like that and she knows your dirt on your family like that? Mama Featherington, why? Oh my god. Okay, but why is that like so real though? Like when you have to stand up to your boss or just like draw boundaries and be like, actually, I would love a raise, especially because I'm getting an offer over here from other people from this little maid wars thing. Okay, and it would be nice if I got a little bonus of some kind, because I literally live here and work for you for X amount of years and I can't ever change my station in life. Oh my god. Watching that felt so real. Oh my god, Varley, I feel for you, girl. Oh, and another thing about the working class that I saw some chatter online about was the showcase of disability. I noticed that. I loved that. I didn't realize that the 2 characters in the back, or like the side characters, were using BSL versus ASL. So in Britain there's like British Sign Language, which I knew there was different kinds, but obviously if I'm just watching the TV show I couldn't like recognize it like this is BSL. But seamlessly in the episode that we have 2 side characters doing British Sign Language, and as well as Hazel, who is physically disabled and clearly one of like the slightly bigger side characters in this season with Sophie, just seamlessly blended into the show. Nothing was directly like pointing things out. They were just woven into the show very easily, very seamlessly. And to just have that on camera made a lot of people feel like really happy. So I really appreciate how they've sort of done that very well and not over the top type of obvious. So it really emphasizes like the inclusion and bringing some disability to the main screen. Okay, so let's talk about who's giggity-gooing. All right, we have Penelope and Colin thirsting for each other. Crazy. We've got Mama Bridgerton getting her little romance story over there. Yes, absolutely. We have Francesca on the struggle bus just a little bit, trying her best. And then we have the Mondriches, which are still there. They're still there. Amazing. I'm really loving how they're moving Alice up like that. Very happy. And you know what? I don't think the Mondriches is that couple. I don't think they're in the books, but it makes a lot of sense why they're made in, why they've been put into the show to sort of bring things to a point for the Queen and Lady Danbury. And I think this is going to work so well. I mean, it already is. She's already like this new lady in waiting for the Queen. And when the besties were fighting, oh my god, when Danbury and the Queen were fighting, I was like, please don't, no, the girls are fighting. That was so heartwarming to see though. It really shows the amount of time that they've just been together and the whole amount of like history that they have with each other, how much they love each other. And the part where they showed the painting and it's Queen Charlotte and Lady Danbury there but like when they were younger, oh my god, I was like, ah! So anyways, we should get back to the Benedict and Sophie storyline. I am loving their storyline. I think it's really cute and fun. I loved all the small teeny little details when they were at my cottage, how she's dressed in her little classic Cinderella blue, all the little motifs that they're doing. They're definitely playing around with like their cute friendship type of romance thing while also still adding the pressure, keeping the pressure there of this is a social class system. Like she is a maid, and if she gets into some sort of hot water, she's gonna be out of a job, maybe out on the streets, okay? So there's a little bit of pressure right there for Sophie specifically, all right? Because she's not from a royal type of family or, well, no, she is a nobleman's daughter, right? But she is illegitimate. So there's a little bit of pressure still because this is her whole life. Even at my cottage, she was still trying to like scrub the dishes and clean up the plates, and they were like, stop doing that. She's like, that's literally all she knows. Versus Benedict over here, he can basically do whatever he wants because he's of this nobleman Bridgerton status, okay? Like he's not the queen royalty rich, but the Bridgertons are still rolling in some money. And I knew this was coming up, obviously, because they showed the first guy when he was at the party being like, talk to this lady and like, I'm in love and she's agreed to be my mistress. And then you see her again at the other club with those other guys, and he's like, this is the girl, this is my mistress right here. It's like literally planting those seeds for Benedict. So then at the end of the season, you get that agonizing line of like, will you be my mistress, Benedict? Oh my god. And the scene was so good too. They were finally just like seeing each other and just making out, and it was adorable, and the music was great, and then it's like, will you be my mistress? I'm gonna stab you right here. Literally took the wind out of her sails. You could see the physical disappointment in her face. Oh my god, so aggravating. That's why Benedict is still annoying. You're annoying just like all of your brothers. Oh my god, Benedict. No, every time the season flips back to the Bridgerton being a guy, it's still about the women. You're still wanting to try to root for the girlies. It's still about the girls. Okay, and speaking of the girls, wait, I just remembered. Some people were asking online, they're talking about Eloise and Francesca and their storylines on how, based on the teasers that we saw, I think that the part 2, everyone's talking about how part 2 might be the part where we see a little bit of death possibly because John doesn't really make it, but we'll see. But it also makes sense. That's why I'm really excited to see where part 2 brings us as far as who we're gonna be moving into next. So everyone's saying that the next part 2 onwards, we're gonna move to Francesca, and then we're gonna be able to move to Eloise, which makes sense based on the 2 books because Eloise and Francesca's story both need time. Not trying to like spoil anything right now, but both of their storylines need more time. Eloise specifically so she can like age up a little bit, and Francesca because her plot line needs more time, but also they're doing hers a little bit differently because of Michael being Michaela. Not that I don't think it'll be much different, but both of their storylines just need a little bit more time in there. So that's why I think right now it's easier for them to overlay Francesca's story first, bring that over, and then eventually do something with Eloise's story. And then after the fact, there's the last 2 kids, which is Hyacinth and Gregory. And I just can't wait till they get to their stories too. I hope they do just as well as how the season is going right now. Their stories are very different, but we still got some Bridgertons to go through. Is there anything else? Nothing else? Oh my god, it's getting late. Okay, sorry this video isn't super like analytical. I'm just kind of tired. But this season, with all that Asian representation up on screen, I had so much fun watching this. Thank you, Yeren. Thank you to the Lee family. We get a Korean girlie being the main romantic lead. We get our Chinese girlies being the secondary leads. It's just really cool to see them all on screen together in such an amazing light, in such an amazing production, especially with how close it is now to Lunar New Year for 2026. It just makes me really happy to see this type of content at the forefront in like the mainstream. And I just love that. I think it's really awesome. And with that, okay guys, I'm gonna go to bed now. So with that, if you've got something to say about Bridgerton, drop it in the comments. Tell me who is your favorite character. I wanna know. I wanna know all about what you think about Bridgerton. Drop that in the comments. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!